Lecture 26, Chapter 7 in Heaven section of the authentic edition of Laozi's Tao Te Ching. Introduction. The way of heaven takes from excess to supplement the lacking, while the way of humans often takes from the needy to give to those who already have plenty. Why is this so? How then can an individual live a balanced and fulfilling life? This lecture will follow Laozi's teachings to uncover the secret of the way of heaven versus the way of humans and guide everyone towards a balanced and fulfilling life. By understanding and integrating the wisdom of Laozi's teachings from this chapter, individuals can cultivate a life of balance, generosity, and harmony. Embracing the principles of the way of heaven rather than the way of humans guides us towards actions that restore balance, promote equity, and foster a deeper connection with the natural order. This approach not only benefits personal growth, but also contributes to the well-being of the broader community and the environment. Through humility, mindfulness, and a commitment to fairness, we can create a more fulfilling and harmonious way of living. Humanity's pursuit of immortality and fairness is as ancient as civilization itself. We dream of eternal life and a world where resources and opportunities are shared equitably among all. Yet, despite our remarkable advances in science, technology, and social organization, these ideals remain frustratingly out of reach. Laozi, in Chapter 7 in Heaven section of the Tao Te Ching, offers profound insights into why these pursuits are so elusive and how we might genuinely approach the ideals of immortality and equitable living. Laozi elucidates a fundamental contrast between the natural order and human practices. The way of heaven takes from excess and supplements the lacking. The way of humans takes from the needy and gives to those with plenty. This simple yet profound observation highlights a stark contrast between the natural world's self-regulating harmony and the imbalances often seen in human society. In nature, there is an inherent tendency towards balance. Rivers flow from abundant sources to arid lands, storms redistribute atmospheric energy, and ecosystems self-regulate through intricate processes. Laozi's teaching about heaven taking from the excess and supplementing the deficient reflects this self-correcting mechanism. It is an elegant, unbiased system designed to maintain harmony and ensure the continuity of life. This principle extends beyond physical phenomena into moral and ethical dimensions, embodying the essence of justice and fairness. By mirroring this natural law, human societies could achieve higher levels of harmony and collective well-being. However, human societies often disrupt this balance, favoring accumulation by the wealthy while neglecting the needs of the poor. Modern economies frequently see the relentless pursuit of profit, resulting in significant disparities in wealth and opportunity. This human tendency, driven by greed, power dynamics, and socioeconomic structures that prioritize accumulation over equitable distribution, leads to societal unrest, environmental degradation, and moral decay. Furthermore, in nature, all living beings undergo a cycle of birth, growth, and death, which contributes to life's continuity. Nutrients from decaying organisms enrich the soil, fostering new growth. This cycle of impermanence is not a flaw but a fundamental aspect of the natural order. Humanity's quest for immortality attempts to disrupt this natural cycle, seeking to extend life indefinitely. Yet, this goes against the principles that sustain life itself, leading to ethical, environmental, and social consequences. Laozi's wisdom urges us to reflect deeply on our values and practices, advocating for a return to natural balance and justice. By adopting the way of heaven as a guiding principle, we can develop policies and practices that strive for equity and sustainability. This transformation offers the promise of a harmonious world where resources are shared and everyone's needs are met. In embracing the wisdom of Laozi, we find a pathway to a more equitable and fulfilling existence, aligning ourselves with the deeper rhythms of the natural order and achieving a balance that resonates with both our aspirations and our realities. Let's turn to Chapter 7 in Heaven section of the Tao Te Ching to uncover how Laozi unveils this profound truth.
天篇第7章，天道均等。天之道，其由张公。高者益之，下者举之，有余者损之，不足者补之。故天道，损有余，补不足；人道则不然，损不足，奉有余。孰能有余以奉天下？其唯有道者。
Chapter 7. The way of heaven is seeking balance by lowering the high and raising the low. Heaven's way is like drawing a bow. The high is brought low. The low is lifted. What is surplus is diminished. What is deficient is replenished. Thus, the way of heaven takes from excess and supplements the lacking. But the way of humans is different. It takes from the needy and gives to those with plenty. Who can take surplus and serve the world? Only those who act according to the Tao can do so. A breakdown and exploration. 1. Heaven's way is like drawing a bow. Heaven's way simply means the natural order or natural laws of the universe. The natural order of the universe operates like a skilled archer drawing a bow. Laozi uses the metaphor of drawing a bow to describe the way of heaven, natural order. When drawing a bow, the upper part bends down and the lower part rises up. This imagery reflects a balance or natural equilibrium. 2. The high is brought low, the low is lifted. What is surplus is diminished, what is deficient is replenished. Just as an archer pulls the bowstring to adjust the tension, the natural way tends to balance extremes. High and low, surplus and deficiency, are adjusted towards equilibrium. This illustrates a self-regulating principle in nature where excess is reduced and deficiency is filled. 3. Thus, the way of heaven takes from excess and supplements the lacking. Heaven's way, or the natural order, redistributes resources. It reduces excess to provide for deficiencies, ensuring balance and harmony. 4. But the way of humans is different. It takes from the needy and gives to those with plenty. Human behavior often contradicts the natural order. Instead of promoting balance, human society tends to favor the wealthy and powerful, taking from those who have less and giving to those who already have more. So, the rich and powerful tend to accumulate more wealth, while the poor and vulnerable are often left behind. 5. Who can take surplus and serve the world? Only those who act according to the Tao can do so. Laozi poses a rhetorical question, asking who has the wisdom and compassion to redistribute excess resources to those in need. Only those who follow the Tao, the way, can effectively use surplus to benefit the world. Acting according to the Tao involves understanding and aligning with the natural order, promoting balance and harmony rather than perpetuating inequality. The implication is that only those who live in harmony with the natural order of the universe can truly serve the greater good. Lessons learned from Chapter 7 of the Heaven section. In his profound text of Chapter 7, Laozi illuminates a stark contrast between the natural order and human society with the lines, "The way of heaven takes from excess and supplements the lacking. The way of humans takes from the needy and gives to those with plenty." This observation provides a timeless critique of societal structures and offers enduring wisdom on achieving balance and equity. 1. The natural balance. The way of heaven, or Tao, represents an ideal state of harmony and balance within the cosmos. In nature, there is an inherent tendency towards equilibrium. Rivers flow from abundant sources to arid lands, storms redistribute atmospheric energy, and ecosystems self-regulate through a variety of intricate, interdependent processes. When Laozi speaks of heaven taking from excess and supplementing the deficient, he points to this natural self-correcting mechanism. It's an elegant, unbiased system designed to maintain balance and ensure the continuity of life. This principle is not restricted to physical phenomena, but extends to moral and ethical dimensions as well. It embodies the idea of justice and fairness, where resources are allocated to address deficiencies, fostering a society where every individual's needs are met. By mirroring this natural law, human societies could achieve higher levels of harmony and collective well-being. 2. The human condition. Contrary to the way of heaven, Laozi observes that human societies often practice a method of distribution that exacerbates imbalance. Wealth concentrates among the affluent while resources are stripped from the impoverished, aggravating social inequities. In many modern economies, we see a relentless pursuit of profit resulting in significant disparities in wealth and opportunities. This manifests in various forms, including exploitation, hoarding of resources, and systemic inequality. This human tendency is driven by a myriad of factors, including greed, power dynamics, and socioeconomic structures that prioritize accumulation over equitable distribution. As a result, the gap between the rich and the poor widens, leading to societal unrest, environmental degradation, and moral decay. 3. Laozi's ethical challenge. Laozi's teachings pose a critical ethical challenge. Why do human societies deviate so profoundly from the natural model of balance? This divergence invites introspection about our collective values and practices. It urges societies to reevaluate their frameworks for redistribution and resource management. 4. Reorienting towards Tao. To address these inequalities, a reorientation towards the principles of Taoism can be transformative. By adopting the way of heaven as a guiding principle, societies can promote policies and practices that strive for balance and equity. Here are a few ways to align human actions with this Taoist insight. 1. Redistributive policies. Implement progressive taxation, welfare programs, and wealth redistribution initiatives that ensure the resources flow from areas of surplus to areas of need. This could help bridge the gap between the rich and poor, thereby fostering a more equitable society. 2. Sustainable practices. Embrace practices that promote sustainability and stewardship of resources. This includes reducing waste, encouraging recycling, and investing in renewable energy sources to ensure that natural resources are not depleted for future generations. 3. Community support systems. Strengthen community-based support systems that care for the vulnerable. Local initiatives, mutual aid networks, and volunteer organizations play a crucial role in addressing immediate needs and building social cohesion. 4. Ethical leadership. Cultivate leaders who prioritize the common good over individual gain. Leadership based on ethical principles and a commitment to service can drive the systemic changes necessary for a balanced society. 5. Education and awareness. Foster a culture of awareness about the importance of balance and equity through education. By instilling these values in younger generations, we can ensure a long-term shift towards more just societies. Conclusion. Laozi's distinction between the way of heaven and the way of humans offers profound insights for modern society. It reveals the critical need for balance and equity, echoing the natural world's self-regulating wisdom. By aligning human actions with these Taoist principles, we can move towards a society that values fairness, sustainability, and collective well-being. This transformation, while challenging, offers the promise of a harmonious world where resources are shared and every individual's needs are met. In embracing the wisdom of Laozi, we find a pathway not only to societal balance, but to a deeper understanding of our place within the natural order. Insights for living a balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 7 delves into the profound wisdom of living a life characterized by balance and fulfillment, drawing insights from the enduring teachings of the Tao Te Ching. This chapter illuminates paths to enrich our lives through harmony, kindness, and a deep connection with the natural world. The following enriched takeaways and their modern applications provide a blueprint for a harmonious existence. 1. Harmony and moderation. Insight. The universe instinctively gravitates towards balance, reducing excess and replenishing scarcity. This universal principle underscores the critical importance of finding equilibrium in every facet of our existence. Application: pursue equilibrium. Actively seek a moderate path in your daily routines, shunning the allure of excess in emotions, consumption, and behaviors. Holistic lifestyle. Champion a lifestyle that harmoniously blends work, relaxation, nutrition, and relationships, fostering a state of comprehensive well-being. 2. Kindness and social justice. Insight. Whereas the cosmos organically disperses resources to nurture deprived areas, human societies often witness a concentration of wealth that overlooks the underserved. Application: commit to sharing. Generously offer your resources, insights, and time to uplift those in less fortunate circumstances, thereby nurturing a more just and caring community. Support equitable solutions. Be an advocate for initiatives that diminish disparity and cultivate opportunities for empowerment across all societal strata. 3. Synchronization with nature. Insight. Embodying the Tao signifies moving in harmony with the cosmic flow, fostering practices that conserve and balance, rather than disrupt, the natural order. Application: attune to natural rhythms. Honor and integrate the intrinsic cycles of life, be it circadian rhythms, seasonal shifts, or finding equilibrium between work and leisure, into your lived experience. Ethical environmentalism. Make conscious choices that lessen adverse impacts on the environment, reflecting a commitment to sustainable coexistence with the planet. 4. Consciousness and intentionality. Insight. To comprehend the self-regulating mechanisms of nature, one must cultivate a heightened state of awareness and intentionality about one's influence on the larger ecosystem. Application: intentional choices. Deliberate on the repercussions of your decisions on society and the environment, striving for actions that contribute to collective harmony. Personal growth. Dedicate time for introspection, assessing and refining your attitudes and practices towards fostering a life of balance and altruism. 5. Valuing simplicity and humility. Insight. Nature exemplifies a discreet yet effective redistribution of resources, a stark contrast to human tendencies fueled by vanity and accumulation. Application: simplistic living. Embrace a lifestyle that prioritizes fundamental joys and needs over extravagance, focusing on the essence of what brings true contentment. Humble existence. Approach life with a sense of humility, recognizing our interdependence and resisting the urge to amass resources or status at the expense of others. 6. Community enhancement and unity. Insight. The inherent balance and harmony within the natural order serve as a testament to the deep interconnectedness that binds all entities. Application: strengthening bonds. Cultivate meaningful, supportive connections within your community, appreciating the reciprocal benefits of cooperation and camaraderie. Positive contributions. Actively participate in endeavors that fortify communal welfare and foster a spirit of unity and collective well-being. 7. Comprehensive well-being. Insight. The doctrines of balance and equitable distribution found in nature signify that true wellness transcends individual health, encompassing societal and environmental vitality. Application: integral wellness. Approach well-being as a multifaceted concept that entwines physical, mental, communal, and ecological health, advocating for a balanced approach in all dimensions. Advocacy for collective prosperity. Champion practices and paradigms that advance the wellness of the wider community and the planet, ensuring a legacy of health and harmony for future generations. In summary, Chapter 7 in Heaven section of Laozi's Tao Te Ching serves as a profound guide for cultivating a life marked by grace, compassion, and alignment with the fundamental rhythms of the universe. Through the virtues of moderation, empathy, simplicity, and unity, we are invited to lead lives that not only fulfill us individually, but also contribute to the flourishing of our communities and the natural world. Echoing Laozi's timeless wisdom, this chapter compels us to act with intention and kindness, paving the way for a balanced, fulfilling existence. Thank you for watching. If you found our content valuable, kindly subscribe, click the bell icon, and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave your message below. Let the ancient wisdom infuse you with more life energy.